Oh, are you guys ready? Sorry, I'm just thinking.
No, think is.
Okay, so my programming this year is pretty varied. Like I have some bigger name artists that I was able to bring. One of them is Elizabeth Price, who won the Turner Prize in the UK in 2012. She's coming to do an artist talk, and she's also going to have a show at the MAC in October, from October 9th to December 1st, I think. So that's a really big deal that we were able to, organize a show and also work together with the museum and have her do a talk. It's kind of like the perfect thing. And sometimes it's just that someone happens to be coming that you can use or do something cool with, and one of those people is Jamie Warren, who's coming for Whoop-De-Doo. They were going to do like a workshop with youth, and she does these amazing photographs, and so we're going to have this huge tableau photograph that's 14 feet long. So I'm really excited about that. So it's kind of, some of it is like by chance, some of it's planned, and I was trying more to think about how each piece related to one another in the space. So.
Number of creators. Each fair it's usually between 60 to 100 different artists. In terms of the audience, we usually get about, over a weekend, 6,000 to 8,000 people coming out to the event. We're expanding it this year to 4 days, so it's going to be our longest and biggest Poose Pop ever. It's going to be fun because it's happening for more of the festival, so we're kind of going to just be taking part in more of the pop energy, and the people that are coming into town for the festival can also check out Poose Pop and vice versa, so it'll be pretty fun and kind of vibrant all week long. We go through each submission really carefully and try and pick a lineup that's going to be exciting for people who are used to coming to the event, in terms of like the diversity of different types of work being shown, and also a mixture of new people and people that the audience is used to seeing there. So the regulars can see the people that they're reconnect with the people they see every time. So yeah, it's just a matter of balance and keeping it interesting.
Well, the programming is all about getting kids connected with the creative things that generally happen after their bedtime. So bringing them together with artists and musicians of all stripes. I think this year the thing I'm looking forward to the most, and I think will be pretty amazing time, is the DIY maze, the DIY art maze. We tried to do it last year, but we got rained out, so this is attempt 2. And we're going to build a huge 150-foot maze made of canvas, and the kids are invited to come decorate it. It's like 150 feet of blank canvas, and there's going to be local artists there that'll be drawing alongside the kids, so it's going to be messy, fun, and amazing.
I think that people who come to Film Pop, they'll get to learn about all kinds of musicians that they've never heard of that often were really important in ways that people don't think about, but also they'll discover all kinds of experimental and innovative animators. They'll learn about French erotic surrealist cinema from the 70s. They'll meet Alison Anders, who's a sort of punk rock royalty director, and the creators of Wonder Chosen will be here. Ian Svenonius from The Makeup and Nation of Ulysses will be here. All kinds of people will have all kinds of sort of participatory events, multimedia events, in addition to just film screenings, so there's lots of stuff going on. I think a lot of the inspiration for Film Pop this year came from the fact that we had a special commission project called Voices from Beyond, where we had 10 female artists commissioned to make an installation or film piece that addressed in some way the concept of electronic voice phenomena, which is when you hear the voices of dead people or people from other planes coming through radios and telephones and things like that. And so that sort of creepy vibe ended up expanding throughout the program in many ways. So a lot of the animators that we chose and a lot of the other artists that we chose are kind of playing with that theme a little bit. So that's definitely one of the stronger themes. Oh, the most haunted pop venue is definitely the École des Beaux-Arts, where the Pop Quarters is every year. It is the craziest building. It's like, it just seems to go on, and it feels like it's way bigger on the inside than on the outside.
This year, I've been pretty focused on questions around ethics and responsibility and agency and empowerment and sort of that kind of approach to or side to things is, you know, as a medium, music's changed so much, or I should say the framework around music has changed so much that I think, you know, it's so exciting, the number of possibilities that are out there right now for making music and ways to use music. But I think the questions that have been coming to me a lot are questions of, like I say, ethics and responsibility and those types of issues within that kind of situation, and trying to raise awareness of those ideas and bring perspectives that might challenge people a little bit and you know, motivate people to take stances or to think about how they feel about certain issues. Definitely, I think the Black Bear talk will be really good, which will be on voice and vocal performance with a Paolo drum group from Quebec. So that one I think is going to be really interesting. It'll provide a lot of cool insight. Obviously, Dan Graham, his artist talk, he's such a cool guy, and Elizabeth Price as well. She's someone that I've been really interested in. I think, again, going back to the criticism panel, that one's pretty incredible to be able to bring together those three, Sylvie Fortin, Andrew Nas, and Glenn O'Brien. Three people have done pretty fascinating things in their respective fields to discuss something as vital as criticism right now from three pretty different perspectives. I think that's pretty amazing. I'm pretty excited that we're able to present that. It's I don't know, it's the best. It's free and open to the public. We welcome kind of all kinds of, you know, people from who are interested in music from every perspective or every type of interest in music or involvement or you know, any relationship to the medium. Really, I think that really this conference is, you know, designed to bring a really diverse, you know, group of perspectives together, and I think that that's really interesting. You know, there's just general pop vibe that it's, you know, pretty committed to creativity, pretty committed to the artist, and you know, the music itself. So yeah, I mean, it's the best, you know.